Hi guys, I am back. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Berna and today I have this kind of punk rock little look that I've got going on here. You're probably wondering like, damn girl, but hey, you know what? I wanted to have fun. I'm like in a good mood. It's been a long week and today I created this look using the new Jouer Springtime in Paris palette, which you'll see my thoughts about it as the tutorial continues. But thanks again for watching, and guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, and yeah, check me out on Instagram, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. So anything regarding Paris, France, Parisian chic, I'm in love with. I'm obsessed with it. Like ever since I was a kid, I took about 4 or 5 years of French, and I decided really early on, I'm going to Paris and I'm going to eat baguettes and croissants and I'm gonna speak French. And I did end up going to Paris, but I took the wrong language. I should have taken Italian because my pronunciation is atrocious. So I was able to read it, write it for a really long time, and then it just, my pronunciation, when I actually got to Paris, I was like, I can't even attempt this. This is awful. So anyway, that was the backstory. Now we're moving on to the tutorial. So I'm super excited because today I am doing a look using the new Jouer. There you go, there's the pronunciation. Jouer palette, Springtime in Paris palette. It's absolutely beautiful. Before we move on to the actual tutorial, look at this packaging. So it came in this. In my opinion, it's one of my favorite packages. Look how cute it is, pink and gold, so pretty. It's very, very colorful. As you can see, I've swatched it, I've played with it. I've actually used it about 3 times. I don't have anything with all these beautiful colors. I was like, I just need to try it. So yeah, I got this and I was so excited when it finally arrived. So we're gonna do something with this palette and we're gonna see how it turns out. So let's get straight to putting these on our face. With this has it's a Morphe brush, but it's rubbed off. I'm gonna go in with the color, so the names of the colors are on the back. That's the only pain in the butt because I end up getting confused sometimes, but I don't think I'm gonna get confused. I'm gonna go in with Petal, which is this really pretty matte, really light pink shade, and I'm going to set my shadow. My complexion is already done. So when I first received the palette, this neutral shade right here totally caught my eye. I was like, this is gonna be stunning. It's very different than what I expected. I thought it was just gonna be a really pretty warm tone. It's not. A lot of the shades are very more on the mauve side. And even this color, which is Camel, yeah, even this color, which is the color I'm going to use as my transition shade, you're gonna see how it goes on. So there's definitely fallout, as you can see. But I don't, honestly, I'm not like, I don't care about that much. So I'm gonna go in with this Bdellium 785. And I'm going to go in. I don't know what it is about this formula that, I don't know what it is. It's not that I don't like it, I do like it, but it's not, I don't know, it's not as blendable or as creamy as, I guess I had really high expectations of it. And I like it, but it makes me have to, I feel like I have to like work these muscles a little bit more. I feel like I have to really work on blending. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me. So I'm going to try working with the first blue color, which is Midnight, and it's this color right here, and it has a bit of a shimmer. And I'm going to go in with a Morphe E17, which is this nice little condensed little brush right here. And I'm going to start packing it in very carefully. I'll work on the blending later, but right now I'm just packing it in. It's actually, when I swatch it, it's not as pigmented as I was expecting, and it's not as shimmery as I was expecting, which is fine. And I'm going to do something that I rarely do because I'm going to create a bit of a halo eye. It's not my favorite shape to work with because of the shape of my eye, but a little different, just a little experimentation today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with that same brush. I'm going to start packing it in on the inner corner of my eye like that. Applying this, you're not going into your tear duct area because then it's going to get really sloppy. It's a really pretty blue, but I definitely would have liked a little bit more intensity. We're gonna start working in the middle portion of that eye. I know it looks a little crazy. So I'm gonna go in with this really beautiful gold color. It's one of my favorite colors in the palette. I'm gonna swatch it for you. It's very pretty, and I don't know if you can tell, but the formula is a little dry. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not as buttery as I expected it to be. There's this other really beautiful color right here, and that is Rogue. That is actually really buttery. See, that's really, really buttery. There's this other beautiful color over here called Cinnamon. Really, really buttery. But for some reason, the gold, it's not as buttery. It's pretty. It's just, I don't know. It's just not as buttery. So I was a little disappointed in that, but it is a really beautiful color. So what I'm gonna do is that I've been using these color tattoos from Maybelline, and I'm gonna use Gold Rush, and I'm going to place Gold Rush right in the middle of that halo, right in the middle, right here. I'm gonna go in with my finger, and I'm going to place that gold, and bam! Oh my gosh, so pretty. Bit of blending. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M521, and I'm gonna go back into Camel, our original transition shade. I'm gonna try and buff some edges out over here. Really like this brush, actually. See how the shape of it is? It's almost more tapered, but it's quite large. So it's just, I don't know, I really like it. So for some of you that, you know, don't really know what a halo eye, it's pretty much when you have these two colors in the eye, and then that middle portion is popping out. Like it's just like a little pop of color in the middle. My hair again. My hair is so loud. It's really upsetting because in the blending process we did lose a little bit, and I wanted to find that. But this time I'm going to try and work a little bit with the other blue shade, which is called Slate, which is this color right here. And that's almost like a very dark navy royal blue. This one is quite pigmented, so you definitely have to be careful with this. Okay, so what I'm doing now is that I'm almost dragging in that little V area. I am dragging it all the way around, and I'm connecting it to the other side. We are going to go back into that Bdellium 785. We're going to go back into our transition shade, And we are gonna, once again, blend, blend, blend. Now I'm going to go in with this color, which is Mauve. This one right here, and this is definitely a very mauve-y color. And I'm just gonna grab a little bit of it, and I'm going to add that into the crease with that same Bdellium brush. So for the lower lash line, I am going to use, let me think. I'm gonna start off with the Morphe M508, and I'm gonna go in with our first transition shade, Camel. And for my waterline, I'm actually going to try this Maybelline waterproof gel pencil. So in Silken turquoise, like this is really pretty. Okay, but what I'm going to do is that I'm going to grab the first blue color that we use in Midnight, and I'm going to set that, and now I'm going to use the darker shade in, what is this called? Slate. And I'm gonna add that. Into that V, just like that. And as you can see, it's really turning kind of into like a little punk rock feel to it, and I actually really like it. I don't know about you guys, but when I think of Paris, I think of fashion, food, and Parisian chic and fashion risks. And for some reason, I was like, we are doing something a little bit punk. Also using that M508, and I am using it to define and increase the, anything in the inner corner, just like that. All right, the next thing I'm gonna do is, because we've done a lot of blending, we've done a lot of adding, I am going to increase this gold right in the middle with my finger. And I'm gonna go back in with that Bdellium tool, and I'm gonna going into Camel, and I'm gonna blend some more, just making sure that there's no crazy edges. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe M431, and I'm gonna go into that Creme, first color right here, Creme. And I'm going to outline my brow bone a bit. Give that a little lift, just like that. And I'm also going to add that right here into the tear. I'm going to add lipstick, and I'm going to add mascara and curl my eyelashes. You can add falsies. I'm not. I kind of wanted going for that, like, you know, just really raw punk eye. You know, you're not putting falsies. So I'm going to add lipstick, and I am going to add mascara and all that, and I will be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look, and what I added was this Rimmel Nude Delight lipstick, which I absolutely, it's become my favorite nude. And yeah, this is the finished look. I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, oh, I can't really rock that. Well, you know, I kind of think that it's, you know, there's a time and a place. So I really like this look. I think it's just like really fun and punk. Like, this is definitely not something you're gonna wear to church, but you could definitely wear it to like a night out with the girls, like club, whatever. I really love it. As far as the palette is concerned, I really like it. I mean, it's not my favorite formula. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a consumer just like you, but it's got these like really unique shades, and I really like it, and I plan on using it quite a bit actually. So yeah, thanks guys for watching again. I hope that even if this is not a look for you, you can actually just appreciate like the artistic aspect of it, and I just hope that you enjoyed it. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, and you know, hit me up on social media and check out my Instagram page, and I will see you in the next one. So bye guys.